So the baddest band in the land is about a few days away from being done, quit, finis, see ya, sayonara, no more touring, nothing. Motley Crue is going to be done soon. But that's right, folks. Guns N' Roses news lately has been absolutely blowing up all over the place. Little things, little here and there have been popping up all over, between stuff in the movie theaters, to the website, to social media pages. So let's just do a little rewind and look at how this year has gone as far as news. I'm on Ultimate Classic Rock, and this is going back to about June of this year. The headline reads, Slash is tired of being asked about Guns N' Roses reunion. Alright, skip ahead. Let's see. And they're doing a lot of, hey, 23 years ago this, 28 years ago that, so they're not feeling it, but they're being, nostalgic on this website, which is cool, because there is a lot of history with Guns N' Roses. So, and then we go to, what is it, July here? Where is it? Okay. Richard Fortus talks new Dead Daisies LP, says Guns N' Roses are up in the air. Then a few days later, less than a week later, DJ Ashba quits Guns N' Roses. A couple days later, Guns N' Roses drummer says the band is still forging ahead. A couple days after that, July 31st, Ron Bumblefoot reportedly quits Guns N' Roses, except now this news came out after DJ Ashba's, but Bumblefoot said he actually hasn't been in the band since 2014, almost a year. So it's like, wow. So there you have, one guy saying the band is up in the air. All of a sudden, two guitarists are gone. A month later in August, Slash says he and Axl Rose are friends again. Well, that was like the big news that set like this whole crazy mess off. And everybody went apeshit with that. They're like, oh, they're friends again. That means something's happening. Well, some people said this, some people said that. Skip ahead a little bit. So then, the article pops up here. Guns N' Roses classic lineup reunion rumors start again. The next headline is a flashback. 26 years ago, Izzy Stradlin pees on a plane. I remember that. I remember that happening distinctly. It's pretty funny. Guns N' Roses reunion rumors quashed by festival promoter. September of this year, Guns N' Roses bass player, I really have no idea what's going on. A couple days later, Steven Adler, original drummer of Guns N' Roses, says Guns N' Roses owes it to their fans to reunite. I agree. Oh, And in this little flashback, 26 years ago, Vince Neil punches Izzy Stradlin at MTV Video Music Awards. Great stuff. Let's see here. Also in September of this year, Dizzy Reed on Guns N' Roses reunion. Whatever happens, happens. Obviously, whatever lineup is going to happen with Guns N' Roses, Dizzy Reed is going to be a part of it. He's been an integral part of the band since 91. I think 91 is when he joined the band, so he's been with the band for a long time. Ton of talent with that guy, so you know he's going to be in. Later in September, Guns N' Roses, Tommy Stinson wants the original lineup to reunite. Wow. What does that say? Getting closer to the current time. What else here? Guns N' Roses guitarist Richard Fortus injured in motorcycle accident will miss Dead Daisies tour. So no matter what his project is currently, he's injured as of, well, September. Maybe he's better by now, but who knows. And Steven Adler claims late September that he hasn't heard anything about a possible reunion. Obviously, if there was one, he'd be quiet about it. Right? Right. Ex-members are in the dark. Skeptical about Guns N' Roses reunion. That's Gilby Clarke and Matt Sorum. It'd be interesting to get those guys back in the band in some fashion. Let's see. Guns N' Roses. Oh, this is in the middle of October. Guns N' Roses reportedly approached by festival promoter about reunion show. And you know that these guys are going to get offers up the yin-yang. Now, November, Guns N' Roses rumors intensify. And then they started this this is when there was an interview with is Duff McKagan's wife and someone, I think. Yeah, Duff McKagan's wife. And they're like, woohoo, Guns N' Roses is coming back, or something to that effect. They said this in a video on YouTube, getting interviewed, something, so then I was like, okay, why are they saying that, you know? November, Nikki Sixx says Guns N' Roses are reuniting. It says in the article here. Oh, someone asked him, do you think Guns N' Roses should do a reunion tour? Hashtag Ask Sixx. He replied, they are. They are, everybody knows. Okay. So, apparently, he thinks there is something behind that. And then we go to the most current page of stuff on Guns N' Roses. There's... Oh, okay. Late November. Guns N' Roses reunion. Is the new classic merchandise another clue? If you go to their website, there's a lot of merch in there. Some of it's Christmas stuff, but there's a lot of merch in there with the original band members, you know, like that cross and skull look. A lot of merch on their page has that classic look to it. Then okay, rumored for and just 4 short weeks ago, Guns N' Roses rumored to reunite for 2016 Reading Festival. That'd be massive. Now, just a couple of days ago, it was like on Christmas, Guns N' Roses reunion rumors reignited by website update. If you look at the website, it's the classic, gold circle, the pistols and the roses, the classic Guns N' Roses logo. That says something to me, That really does. The classic 80s logo. Next article, mysterious Guns N' Roses teaser hits movie screens nationwide. Now, I have not seen Star Wars The Force Awakens yet, but apparently people, including someone, one of the writers for either this site or another site, said there was, let's see what it says here again, because I don't want to, there's actually a YouTube clip on here now. They're getting a pleasant surprise. According to several eyewitnesses, including one of our editors, 3 brief clips of Welcome to the Jungle are being played over black and white crowd footage during the pre-trailers programming with no further explanation. In other words, either something big is up with Guns N' Roses, or they're going for the world record in classic rock trolling. Okay, advertising, whatever media you decide to do it on, whether it's, putting a commercial in movie theaters or, whatever, that costs money, okay? Now, if you're going to pay the money to put something in front of the biggest movie of the year, to put eyes on it, what else would it be? I'm going to check out this clip let's see, well, first of all, how long is this clip? Okay, it's a 15-second clip. And yeah, it's Welcome to the Jungle, and it shows black and white footage, almost like old VCR footage. So someone uploaded that to YouTube. I looked for it yesterday. I couldn't find it. Now it's up there. And last but certainly not least, the classic, UltimateClassicRock.com does the reunion meter. It goes from You're Crazy, 1 in a Million, Anything Goes, Patience, Knocking on Heaven's Door, Paradise City. Obviously, You're Crazy to being negative to the best being Paradise City. Right now it's in the middle, well, kind of in the middle, more towards the positive on Patience, as in, okay, there's something going on here, but we just have to be patient. So I did a little research, besides looking up all this stuff. All the, like he said, she said stuff. Besides that, I looked at the pages of Steven Adler. He's got nothing going on coming to New Year. Okay, no tour dates, nothing listed. I looked at Duff McKagan's page. He's got nothing listed. Slash has a gig with his band, whatever is the Slash and the Conquistadors, or whatever his solo band is called, with Miles Kennedy. They have a gig coming up in a few nights, New Year's Eve, and then nothing after that. So obviously they're not going to do anything until that's done. You know, they want to, whatever they've got going on leading up to this, if there is something, they're not going to do anything until all their prior commitments are done. And that's out of respect. That's good business. And if you if you look at Slash's Facebook page, he posts a lot of goofy little gifs and pictures and stuff. He did one yesterday. It was SpongeBob SquarePants, except Squidward and SpongeBob were skeletons and Squidward was sweeping. So I commented on it. Okay, no one else gets this, but I get it. It's clearly Dust and Bones. That's what I got out of it. I think, I know. J-Bone, you're reaching. Yeah, I know. Just, I thought it was funny. So what do you think about this? Like I said before, the baddest band in the planet is riding off into the sunset in a few days. So why not have someone else who is certainly up for contendership for that title, for the baddest band in the planet, make a full-blown reunion of some of their original members? Hopefully it is the original band from the 80s. Steven Adler, Duff McKagan, Slash, Izzy, and Axl. Hopefully. And Izzy, that's one I didn't look up. What's up with Izzy? I have no clue. He's put out some solo stuff over the years, but I really have no clue what he's been up to lately. Is he up for this? Is Izzy up for this? Are any of them up for this? Can they bury the hatchet? Are you guys ready to make some money? If you look at what Motley Crue did, the sponsored tour, and it was, in my opinion, one of the greatest shows ever. Nothing will ever top that, in my opinion. But if you get a band like Guns N' Roses, get the original band together that is now healthy, strong, can play whatever, and get it a sponsored tour, put some money behind it, there's no limit to what this band could do for a comeback. With just the original members touring behind Appetite for Destruction, Use Your Illusion 1 and 2. What else did he put up? Oh, the EPs. I don't really count Spaghetti, because that was all just covers. They had some fun with that, but the original lineup broke up right after that. So touring behind 3 solid LPs from the 80s into the 90s, the biggest part of their career, and revisiting that again. What the hell? Why not? Something's happening. But like the website says here, patience. We got to be patient. Something's going to happen in a few days, and if and when it does, whoops, I'm so excited, I'm trashing my area here. I'll put something on here. I will. And I'll be honest, it's been one of those bands that I, got away from for a while, and then a few years ago, I went to Best Buy, and I bought Chinese Democracy for $2, and best $2 I ever spent. I'm probably one of the few people that actually likes that CD. Is it overproduced? Yeah, some of it sounds kind of overproduced. You can tell why it took like 15 years to put out, or whatever, however long it took to put out. Because there's a lot of layers to it, but I like it, and that's my opinion. I think it's good. Do I think it's the best Guns N' Roses ever? No, nothing will beat the old classic stuff, but I think it's good. Do I think they're going to do something behind this? The Chinese democracy? No. You're going to hear the classics. Potential for new music? There's always a potential for new music, because all these guys have put out good music within the last 5 to 10 years, depending on who you're talking about. So that's my 2 cents on it. There's a lot of stuff going on, a lot of news, a lot of rumors. And I'm just excited, if I can't see Motley Crue anymore perform live, then hell yeah. I would love to see Guns N' Roses, the original band, get back together and tour. So let me hear your opinions on this. Do you think it's going to be the original 5, with Dizzy on keyboards, or do you think they're going to get Matt Sorum instead of Steven Adler because they can't trust him? Would you be happy with their current drummer? I can't think of the guy's name. I apologize. Current drummer, and just throwing Slash and Duff in there with Axl. Would you be happy with that? Get half of the original members back together. Is it going to be a half-ass reunion? Or is it going to be a full-blown, in-your-face reunion? I got a feeling something big's happening, and everyone's just staying nice and quiet. So, I guarantee you we're going to hear something in about a week or so. And I can't wait to hear it. So, yeah, put it in comments below. Let me know what you think, and thanks for watching.